Hello, it's Miss Mick here, and today I'm going to share a story on caps, hats, socks, and mittens, a book about the 4 seasons by Lewis Borden, illustrated by Lillian Hoban. So I'm going to start the book by looking at the season that just ended, which was summer. Okay. Summer is sun and sand, flags and bands. See that bright sunshine right there? Summer is hot, hot, hot. Lots of hot dogs, hot dog, and hot dogs. So sometimes people have cookouts with hot dogs, and then sometimes you'll see that dogs kind of are sleepy during the day when it's very hot out. Do you remember seeing some of that this summer? Summer is a ball game, right? Baseball's going on in the summer. I can bat, I can toss. Caps off, hats off. I lost my mitt. Summer is I can swim. I can swim fast. 1, 2, 3, jump. Jumping into the water. Summer is a jar full of bugs. Summer is a fish in a pond and a frog on a pad. There's that frog word again. Now, just recently, it turned into autumn, or some people will call autumn fall. Fall is lots of smiles, nuts and pumpkins, and corn in husk. Have you started to see some pumpkins? And some acorns and maybe some buckeyes falling from the trees? I have seen some of those. Fall is red, orange, yellow, brown at dusk. Fall is pens and desk, right? We have to find somewhere to sit at home. Like if you're a digital learner, like you would have your desk area at your house to do your learning, to practice your writing. Sometimes we take a school bus to places. Sometimes you're last on the bus, and sometimes you're first on a bus. Fall is frost on the grass before the sun is up. Fall is soccer. Soccer is fun. We run, we kick, hands off the ball. Fall is black cats and black hats after the sun is down. The moon comes out earlier. We have less daylight. Then it's back to caps, hats, socks, and mittens. Right? We need jackets on, hats, mittens, gloves. Right? And then what happens after fall? Do you remember? It turns into winter, which is even heavier, bigger coats sometimes, and scarves, right? Winter is caps, hats, socks, and mittens, and scarves, right? Lots of layers, especially when you got to go outside. Winter is red sleds up a hill, and then if you go up a hill, then winter is also red sleds down a hill, right? If if you carry your sled up the hill, then you go down the hill. Up and down. Winter is a lot of stuff to put on and a lot of stuff to take off or to get off, right? Winter is fun out and in, right? Inside, you can do some decorating in your windows for different winter holidays. Outside in the winter, you get to play in the, what is that again? Snow. In the snow, right? With all your layers on. Winter is hot mugs and hot cups of yum. You know, what would you drink that's warm in a cup? Maybe warm apple cider, maybe hot chocolate. Yeah, maybe some warm milk. What are some things you can make that is warm? Winter is snug in bed, right? Lots of blankets to help you stay warm. Then after winter and before summer is spring. Spring is grass, grass, grass. Dad cuts the grass and cuts the grass and cuts the grass. That's when we're doing a lot of grass cutting. And then Miss Mick, who has seasonal allergies, does a lot of achoo, achoo. A lot of sneezing during the grass cutting season. Spring is mud to dig, mud on my hands, mud on my pants, mud on my pan, mud in my can, a mud snug song. A mud song? Okay. Mud song. Lots of rain in the spring brings mud. Spring is pots and plants and pots. Right? You can start planting your seeds and starting to grow, plant seeds for your garden. Spring is a nest of eggs, a bed of twigs and grass and moss. Can you see that? I remember seeing some baby birds before. Spring is wet. Drip, drip, drip. All right, we have to get ready for the rain. Spring is picnics in the sun. Spring is run, 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 up, up, up. What's going up? Do you see that butterfly flying up? And then spring turns back into summer. See the summer sunshine and the bathing suits for swimming, the swimsuits. The end. Okay, now we need to do some math. We need to take a look at some math. Okay, so if you can get a blank piece of paper, or if you have a dry erase board, you can practice some of the math that we're going to look at today. So we're going to look at 2 plus 3 equals. Okay. So if I have 2, 1, 2, then plus 3. So 1, so I'm going to count the tips of my number 3 in this spot and that spot for 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if I have 2 and 3, right, I can also draw it like that, but I kind of like to make my little circles there. That brings me to 5. Okay, so do you kind of see how Miss Mick did that little trick? Dots here. So that's 1, 2 dots. Then I have my 3 dots here. 1, 2, 3. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings me to 5. Right? Okay, so let's think of another one. Okay, so what if I go 3 plus 7? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. And then I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means I have 10. Okay. So another trick is you can use your fingers, right? So if I have 2 and 3, if I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we have to start counting, using our resources, and getting these memorized in our brain. Okay, so I want you to be practicing along with me. So you can stop, rewind, do that a couple of times, okay? Then we have 3, but then how do I do 7? Okay, well, I know this is 5, right? And then 5 is 2 more. Well, I have 3, so then that's going to give me to my 10. Okay, so I also do the little trick with adding the little dots on there as well. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Okay, so let's go with 4 plus 5. Okay, so with my 4, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, make my 4 dots. With my 5, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 plus 5 gives me 9. So I know if my hand is 5 and then this hand is 4, I know that that is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's some tips on that.